Welcome to Free Advice Guy. For anybody new to the channel, I am a certified financial planner professional. I've been one since 2014. I worked at Vanguard for 13 years, but our mission here at Free Advice Guy is to empower millions of everyday people by making financial wisdom and guidance accessible to all, fostering widespread financial literacy. We believe that everyone can live a better life if they know how to properly take care of their money. So back in July, I quit my job and we launched August 1st. So yeah, if you have any questions or want me to talk about anything, please feel free to ask in chat. All right. What's up, Free Advice Girl? So we could turn on screen capture here. And let's look at US market data. It's kind of funny that a little less than 2 weeks ago, people were tripping out about potential Black Monday, and we have recovered a lot of those losses. Dow Jones up 0.25%. So it's not a huge day. Not a huge day. Gold is up almost 2%. It's interesting. These are my favorite things to look at, are the gainers. So if you owned Singulate before the day began, you are up almost 300% for the day with a crazy volume for the day. Let's take a look at what Singulate is. Why did they shoot so much? Stock skyrockets again as ADHD treatment developer as delisting is delayed pending a February hearing. Man, so this isn't even... No, this isn't even recent news about them. Wow. This actually is not great from its 52-week high. That's crazy. Lost 99% of its value. Wow. What is Singulate? Operates as a clinical stage biopharmaceutical company using precision timed release drug delivery platform technology. So are you swallowing a computer when you take these medications? What's happening here? Make sure we don't miss anything on here. Geovax Labs is a little bit lagging, but they've gained almost 100% today. That's wild. Let's see what the decliners are. Woo! See what the European markets did. Not a huge day. Whatever, this MIB index was their best at over 2%. Not bad. Wow. In Europe and in Asia, their big movers generally don't go up as high in a day or go down as much in a day. My evil uncle. Oh man, let's check this out. I gotta subscribe to read it. I'm out. Oh, I can actually read this one. All right, let's take a look at this here and see what we get. My girlfriend and I live together, share expenses, and raise our blended family together. We are not married but own a home jointly. We share all finances, but don't have joint finances. Okay. I recently learned that she made a major error at work and compounded it by trying to cover for it temporarily with her own funds. She eventually told me, but not immediately. Now she can no longer keep it quiet, and the bill has come due. She wants to come up with about $60,000 to cover her mistake and bad judgment. If she doesn't repay the money, she believes she will lose her $100,000 job and possibly be sued for the $60,000. I have the ability to pay this bill via a HELOC on a property I own alone or with a 401k withdrawal. I have a pension, so it is only a part of my retirement and therefore not essential. I know these are all less than ideal solutions and it's not my problem technically, but I'm wrestling with the thought that all we are as people is our ability to help the ones we love in a time of crisis. This was a major error in judgment on her part, the biggest in her life. I want so badly to help her get out of this dire situation. The boyfriend. Yikes. Okay, so they own a home together, right? Is that what they said? And we raise our blended family together. Share expenses. We are not married but own a home jointly. Why would this not come out of joint expenses, and why does she not have money on her own to make up for this mistake? I also don't know many jobs where you can make a mistake like this and use your own funds to pay for that mistake. That is interesting. No, no, and no. There we go. Girlfriend's plan is to somehow reimburse her company without admitting she made a grave error in judgment. You were not helping her. Said you were enabling her. Yep. Taking out a HELOC or dipping in is rarely, if ever, recommended to pay bills. Yeah. And now she says the loan was a gift. What can I do? Yeah. Something doesn't add up. There's also a missing piece to your letter. She worked as a trader and made a bad trade. Why not inform her supervisor? What the? Okay. That was weird. Why not inform her supervisor? If she is an advertising agent and went way over budget, why not tell her manager? Why shell out $60,000 and make sure she doesn't lose $100,000 a year job? It just doesn't add up. She either did something illegal or she needs the cash for another reason. I once interviewed a group of people who engaged in white-collar crime. The reasons for their misdeeds range from greed to opportunity and financial pressures. One of the convicted felons I spoke to had a family member who had legal bills and had access to blank checks. In other cases, they willfully set out to avoid taxes and then saw how easy it seemed to do the same to investors. One told me, "We had no empathy whatsoever for our victims." Another man, however, was a CEO of an international trade company. He was convicted of mail fraud, wire fraud, securities fraud, and conspiracy to commit securities fraud. He said he was unaware that what he was doing was illegal at the time. And he told me, "I'm not dumb enough to commit a crime, and I'm not smart enough to run such an enterprise." I still don't know if I believe him. Not everything is as clear as it seems, and your girlfriend's error of judgment is a big red neon sign to you that you should not try to solve this problem by making a second error of judgment. Asking you for $60,000 merely shows she is willing to borrow from Peter to pay Paul. If this was a mistake, she should own up to it. That's the simplest and most honest way forward. Don't help her cover it up. Couldn't agree more. Couldn't agree more. All right. Now let's look at the Asia markets. All right. Pretty good day on the Asian markets here. I wonder if the Nikkei is approaching, no, not its 52-week high, but it's not doing too terrible. Maybe 10% more, a little over 10% more. If it reached 42,426, why doesn't it actually show it anywhere? It's the weirdest thing about these charts. Should be pretty easy to find the peak of this and see, but it doesn't actually let you touch on the peak, which I think is actually right here, but it won't let you actually put your cursor over that. It's weird. selling my mission. I'm selling my purpose. My hope is that over time enough people will support the mission, support the purpose. This channel will grow enough that one day I'll be able to replace my income from Vanguard by streaming and doing content creation. But a lot of advisors are selling actual products, like we're talking about, right? Something like that. In America, a good way to organize a risk portfolio. A lot of financial advisors are selling things. Like, just to be straight with you, I'm selling something. I'm selling myself. I'm selling my mission. I'm selling my purpose. My hope is that over time enough people will support the mission, support the purpose. This channel will grow enough that one day I'll be able to replace my income from Vanguard by streaming and doing content creation. But a lot of advisors are selling actual products, like we were talking about, right? Cell phone, something like that. In America, a good way. All right, I'm gonna turn this into a clip. Let's see here. Hope is that over time enough people will support the mission, support the purpose. This channel will grow enough that one day I'll be able to replace my income from. All right, we're stepping into the fire with this question, Tricky. There is no law or regulation that makes a financial advisor a fiduciary. That is a risk. There is no law or regulation that makes a financial advisor a fiduciary. That is a risk component. A lot of financial advisors are selling things. Like, just to be straight with you, I'm selling something. I'm selling myself. I'm selling my mission. I'm selling my purpose. My hope is that over time enough people will support the mission, support the purpose. This channel will grow enough that one day I'll be able to replace my income from Vanguard by streaming and doing content creation. But a lot of advisors are selling actual products, like we were talking about, right? Cell phone, something like that from Vanguard by streaming and doing content creation. But a lot of advisors are selling actual products, like we were talking about, right? Cell phone, something like that. In America, a good way to, or there is no law or regulation that makes a financial support the purpose. This channel will grow enough that one day I'll be able to replace my income from. There is no law by streaming and doing content creation. But a lot of advisors are selling actual. There is no law or selling actual products. There is no law or regulation, but a lot of advisors are selling actual products. There is no law or regulation that makes a financial advisor a fiduciary. That is a risk component. A lot of financial advisors are selling things. Like, just to be straight with you, I'm selling something. I'm selling myself. I'm selling my mission. I'm selling my purpose. My hope is that over time enough people will support the mission, support the purpose. This channel will grow enough that one day I'll be able to replace my income from Vanguard by streaming and doing content creation. But a lot of advisors are selling actual products. There is no. All right, this might be a short stream today, guys. I'm getting picked up in the next 14 minutes to go to lunch with my wife and kids and in-laws. All right. what's up, Michelle? Boom. Making clips. Oh, why does it do this? All right, guys, I got to end the stream early. We'll be back later today, going to lunch with the fam. I'm really sorry to end it. Thankfully, there's not too many people watching right now, but hopefully, I'll catch you guys later. Have a wonderful day.